Young, independent, and she works hard. Child, now that song just came up on my stuff. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Poople Stars. Child, listen. Hold on. Let me let the beat build and then I'll be back to do my intro. I said I'll just be right back in a minute to do my intro. Shout out to y'all. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm taking tomorrow off, y'all. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh Lord, my floors. My floors. Oh y'all. Y'all. It's not funny, but like so my floors, like they got the ability to make you slide. I don't like it. My boo said it's the socks. It's my socks. But like, okay. But just now I felt like an ice skate. Hold on. Okay. So I do not remember the last time I got my eyebrows done, but they look good. They still look good. So shout out to the little lady who be threading them and holding me down. They look good. I said, probably in another week. I'll need to get them done though, but they've been lasting. So shout out to that. And also too like I think threading be lasting longer than wax. I think. Child, but don't quote me, okay? I'm just a girl. I am just a girl. Speaking of which, I know somebody that does makeup and stuff, and like I never asked her if like she know how to do all of that. I never asked her, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If she do, and that's what she ended up learning, that's cool. Cool to be. So shout out to that. What was I gonna tell y'all? Shout out, so I'm mad I done got all the way home. First of all, I told y'all I lived in the boondocks. So shout out to that. Uh, but with that being said, hey, good morning. I had to make sure you are my boo. I had to make sure that comment went from my boo. I be hating when I miss his comments, but child. forgive me, baby, because sometimes the comments just be all linked in like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Yeah, they be like goulash. Right? But anyway, uh, good morning. I make sure y'all get comfortable to talk about what you want to talk about as long as it's appropriate. And hit the like button. I'm in the building. Yeah. Oh, so anyway, what was I telling y'all? Okay, so yeah, I live in the boondocks. Sure, I do. I said I told y'all that nothing by me but McDonald's. Which I don't be tripping because I do still eat McDonald's. Yeah, I'm tripping. So y'all, I do still eat McDonald's. I know that we living in a world where half the people eat McDonald's, half the people don't. I'm on the half that still eats it. It is what it is. I'll let y'all know when I quit. So shut up. Because you know what, too? I also still eat pork chops. Yeah, I sure do. I still eat pork chops. And I be seeing people say, you know, they talk about pork chops. Pork chops, like, that's just one of the nastiest things that you can put in your mouth. So, anyway, long story short, went to McDonald's this morning, got me some breakfast, and forgot my coffee. Oh, I'm annoyed that I forgot my coffee. Because I got a coffee maker sitting right here on the counter. Coffee sitting in my apartment. Child, the coffee is sitting right in the apartment. So, I don't know. Not like that, but I am a little annoyed because first of all, I'm not no coffee drinker. That's one. I don't know. Well, how do I take that back? I am a coffee drinker. I guess. You know, I drink coffee. Period. So I guess that I say that that makes me a coffee drinker. But at the same time, you have some people that are really, really into coffee. You know what I'm saying? Like people that have it every day. I don't have coffee daily. I can go months without coffee. So that's why I said that. But I do drink it. So I am a coffee drinker. No, I'm just not crazy about coffee. Does that make sense? Like, for instance, the other day, for real, this is funny. True story. The other day, my babe taking some of my coffee, right? He was like, it's nasty. It's nasty. I don't like that. What is that you ordered? And I'm like, okay, okay. First of all, boo, you can't go off of what I ordered because what I ordered is actually a good drink to me. But here's what the dilemma comes in. You like your stuff sweet and I don't. You know? Remind you, I can drink black coffee with nothing. And when I'm on my, you know, I'm watching my calories kick. I don't have it like that. Remind you, people that are really serious about coffee, child, they be like, their mom never paid them no mind either. All of them little Starbucks, you know, reels and stuff like that. People talking about, yeah, this is my Starbucks order. I get 7 pumps of serve, 4 pumps of foam, this, that, sprinkles. Yeah, it's just like it's too much. Mm. Truth is too it's too much. And to me that's for people that really I love coffee. I'm not into coffee like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll take the stuff out. I dang sure don't want to spend no like $15 on no cup of coffee. And after y'all get adding all that extra stuff, I'm sure that's what it is. Yeah. On the more expensive side. And like, I'm just not into coffee like that. I wanted some coffee this morning because it's cool. It's cool. Mm-hmm. I was kind of craving it a little bit this morning because it's cool outside, y'all. I know. Now listen, if you're thinking about moving to Texas, I just want you to know I'm not going to stop you. I hate when people be like, we're moving here, we full. I hate when people do that. Because, like, imagine, I'm not going to say I hate when people do that. They just kill me when they do that. That's not my thing. I feel like, imagine if you want to go somewhere. And then you see people saying that. You know, it's just weird. Yeah, like, you don't learn nothing. Please shut up. Well, anyway, baby, if you think about moving to Texas, let me just tell you. The weather, I consider it nice as nice AF. But baby, you don't never know what you're gonna get. So like, just be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared to have all your clothes out. You know, now two things just have all your clothes out because today I felt like stupid that I didn't check the weather and I went outside, you know, like it was spring. But it is, you know. But it's cool outside. It feels like it's fall today. So just a heads up, you know, the weather plays all day. Okay? All day in Texas. It just is what it is, babe. Mm. Because today you actually could like get away with a top and bottom, you know, sweatsuit. You know, a hoodie, some boots, just you know, like fall wear. Now it is still early, so you know that's another thing. You know, by noon should tell you everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? For real. If it's gonna stay cool or it's gonna go ahead and heat up, the sun gonna come out. We'll know by noon. I know that's right. It's hot today. But yeah, today's gonna be a lovely day. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Today gonna be a lovely day. Y'all better claim it. Um, listen to this, y'all. This is not funny. Hold on. First of all, it's your girl Renee. I want to welcome everybody back to my channel. For real. And back to a new show. So, um, hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm eating, hold on. I know my was done, so shout out to that. Yeah, hold on. Um, today gonna be a good day. Yesterday kind of took me through there. A little bit. But no, I can't. So shout out to that. But listen, so today's headlines is Gorilla kind of she tried the diss track. I'm like, oh Lord. I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. Mm. Here we go, y'all. Never mind. I see people that was spinning her diss track. I said, oh Lord, this is crazy. And just when I thought Glow, I thought Glow might have served her sister a cease and desist or something, you know what I'm saying? Because she had got kind of quiet. But I feel like the sister wasn't doing nothing but, what's the wrong looking dog? Basically she wasn't doing nothing but gearing up for what's next, you know? That's what it seemed like. Oh, hold on. So anyway, child Barilla, she tried to diss. Oh, nasty these tracks was Glow. It's not funny. Mm-mm. It's not funny. Because y'all know what I'm gonna say. Nobody wins when a family feuds for real. Right? It's just no winning that. But alright. I don't know. I don't know. I know Glow was saying like get your money, but don't be dissing me, you know? So I know she ain't gonna be feeling that. Then I take it a step further. I think that a cease and desist might be coming down the pipeline soon mm, mm, because I definitely think that Barilla, Gorilla sister, I feel like she has action, okay, and like stopping Glow's bag a little bit, you know, and let me tell you what I mean by that. So, excuse me. Yesterday, Marilla, she dropped a diss track, but she also came to the internet and was talking about how their nephew is graduating. I think I heard that right. I think Glow's nephew and Bro's nephew was about to graduate. And Barilla was saying that, you know, she was telling her nephew that, like, I'll help you get you a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, most aunties, you know what I'm saying? Be looking out. She was like, I'll help you get a car. I'll give you 1,000. You get 1,000 from Glow. This is my thing, though, Barilla. When you stop counting your sister pockets, it's weird. Mm. You know, I'm just saying, truth is, it's weird. Because I would have been like, I got 1,000 on it. And that's just that. Or I would have been like, I'm buying it. And that's just that. You know what I'm saying? But to say, I'll give you a band and you get a band from Glow is just insane to me. It just is what it is. Like, weird behavior. Again, like, you got me scratching my head. But anyway, and Glorilla just recently gave a fan some money for school. She just recently went viral for being at a concert, and somebody asking her would she pay their tuition or something, and she ended up saying how much it is, and they said $10,000, and Glow was saying that she'll do it, I believe, right? Allegedly. So yeah, make sure I hit the like button. Barilla was getting on Glow for that. Basically, she was like, how you gonna be looking out for people that ain't even your family, but you ain't looking out for your family? You know what I'm saying? Which okay, I felt that. But let me just say, the very first thing that popped up in my mind that I thought was Barilla. That's why you mind the business that pays you and like quit worrying about your sister. She for real, for real. If you ask me, she just too worried about her sister. You know? Um which I can honestly say, you know what I'm saying? A part of me, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, listen, a part of me can sympathize with her worried about her sister to the point where it's like, okay, you got rich, you got famous, and then you just left me behind. You did. Like I could see how they could make a sister feel some type of way. I could see how they could make a sister, get out of character, so to speak. But then again, at the same time, it's like, man, it happened. You know, now it's time for you to, do your work. It's time for you to heal from that and move on. But it is what it is. I can't rush it, and nobody gonna be able to rush it. It is what it is. That type of thing takes time. So again, I can sympathize with where she coming from, but then also at the same time, I can sympathize where Glow coming from too. Like, you just doing too much. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you just doing too much. Because it's not your money to hoop and holler about. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. At the end of the day, it's not her money to hoop and holler about. It's not. And then I take it a step further. Like, in the real world, like, who's to say that they owe each other anything, right? Like, that type of thing all boils down to like morals and stuff like that. But like, it's not legal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not illegal. Like for instance, parents legally have to take care of their children up until a certain point, or they can get in trouble, or they have to take different steps to not legally be bonded by that. But it's just it's not illegal. You know what I'm saying? To get on and never, look back, so to speak. It's just a moral, it's just I don't know. It's a lot, it's a lot. For real. It is. And so one thing that I was thinking off the rip was though, like, Barilla, you really don't know. Like, for instance, he could have the nephew, according to Barilla, the nephew said that Glow said no. But um but what if she just told him to tell you that? I would. You see. Yeah, it just is what it is. Like, tell her I said no. I'ma give it to you anyway, but like, yeah, no, tell her I said no. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, so like, in other words, let her do it. Shit, let her do it. So basically, if your auntie, right, buy you a car for $2,000, then the money I gave you, you could just put in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Just like you have some extra, you know what I'm saying? You have a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? Type ish. Or I'll take it a step further. Just see. Just wait and see how it goes. Tell her I said no though. And see if she do it herself. You know what I'm saying? See if she can come up with it herself. Um, but I could definitely see Glow being like, no. Not no because she don't want to help her nephew, but no, like, because I don't want to be going half on. I don't want my name in the mix with Barilla at all. Period. You know what I'm saying? And I take it a step further. She's still trying to count my pockets and worry about what I do for y'all, which is weird. So tell her I said no. Shoot. you know. So regardless, however it go, you know what I'm saying? You could tell her I said no, but you still have the other half. You could tell it came from wherever it came from. Either Barilla can come up with the whole 2,000 by herself. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That was my initial thoughts though. When Barilla said what she said, like I was just thinking to myself, like he could have said Glow said no, but that don't necessarily mean she really said no. For real. It did it to me. You know? Not to me. She could have just been like, "Now, tell her to mind her business." You know what I'm saying? I could, child, but it just is what it is. But now this is what I was saying though. a lot of people were saying that like that's weird to them, and this ain't the second time that I done saw it. Ever since Barilla then came out, you got a lot of people who are divided. You got some people who feel like Glow don't owe her family nothing. We we all got the same 24 hours. And then you got a lot of people who feel like, yeah, but come on. You know what I'm saying? This your people. Like if you ain't like who if you can't look out for nobody else, you know what I'm saying? Like that's your people though. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about your people, your close people. Not to mention, man, that's crazy too. They Glow and what's called it look just alike. They look just alike. That's wild. But like, yeah, nah, okay. Um, again, I got family drama, but yeah, I think Yo Gotti and Glow, her team, all of them, they got to get ahead of this Gorilla stuff though, because yeah, at the end of the day, a lot of people is looking at her like she's ungrateful, like an ungrateful adult. That just needs a job. A lot of people look at her like that. She's just an ungrateful adult who should just get a job. But then, you have a lot of people who also feel like it's damaging to Glow's character, and her brand. So, you know, again, they Glow and her team, Yo Gotti, all of them, they'll have to figure out how to handle this situation and where they want to go moving forward. But like it's I don't know. I really don't know. Cause I'm like, man, listen, if Glow don't get in front of this some kind of way, she get in front of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of way. Um Shoot, Barilla has action at taking like down there half her fan base, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. She definitely has action at almost like turning people against Glow. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Yeah. Now, truth is, you have Barilla has that potential. It is what it is. People, some people like her. You know, myself included. I think she funny. I think she's standing on business. Now I do think that a lot of stuff she do is out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Um, I wasn't really talking about that. I was just saying, I think I like her. I think she's funny. Um, and outspoken, you know. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, right? I think I agree with Glow. There's other ways, to get on, be on, stay on. Besides this and your sister, she shouldn't have to climb all the way up on her sister back and walk all over her sister head, you know, to get up. It just is what it is. But um, I don't know. I don't know because some people they can, like, for instance, Barilla, she could feel like, well, shit, that's how I got here. That's what got me here. So why switch it up now? Some people you just can't tell them nothing about they formula, you know. But yeah, child. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, another person rapping from Memphis, child. That's what it seems. Okay. And it seems like that's what it's giving. Like Memphis had one more in the holster. That's crazy too. Cause I will say this though, I don't really remember the sister. Uh, I could have sworn the sister said something about like she don't rap or she said something like that. So like I really, really, really I just don't man, listen, it's so much. It's so much. But if I'm being real, hold on, y'all, hold on. But yeah, being all the way real, I don't think that she raps. I don't think that she wants to pursue rapping. Now, I will say I don't think she mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now truth is, Barilla definitely looks like, she just wants in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now truth is now I could be wrong, but it just looks like she just wants a bag. So it don't matter. It could be a podcast, she could be it could be Zeus, a Zeus chick, you could just tell. Okay, you can low key tell that like it really don't matter. She really didn't really think about it too much, and it kind of just happened overnight type stuff. That's what it seems like. That's what it gives. Um, so with that being said, if I'm being real, I think it's the guy named Skin Bones, Skinny Bones, whatever his name is. Which is a funny, crazy, crazy. I don't know what to say about that name, but I think he can rap a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like he be doing priorities and stuff like that. So I would not put it past him. I just don't. I would not put it past him. Because he had Barilla doing skits and stuff. You know. So it is what it is. I wouldn't be surprised if he helps her with her content. And I damn sure wouldn't be surprised if he helped her with that song. It just is what it is. Do I think that Barilla for the start rapping and stuff? I don't really know about that. You know, I really don't. And I could be wrong about skin bones helping her, but I don't know. I don't know why. I just get the vibe that he was kind of involved in that. But I definitely could be wrong. But y'all hold on real quick. It's your girl Shay Renee. Scoot up. Get comfortable. Hit the like button. I'm in the building. I'll be right back. All right now. So remember how I've been waiting on somebody to say, yeah, nah, I'm just man. I've been getting my drink on. I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Please. You see? These folks just been quiet. I said everybody just been quiet. But anyway, Lil TJ speaks up, okay, and made a diss track to he hung out with Boston Richie's ex Toddy, and he also made a diss track towards Boston Richie. I said, well, all right, TJ, today, you know what I mean? Shout out to Lil TJ. I said, shout out to Lil TJ. I be wanting Lil TJ to stay out of business and get in the booth, bitch. Like Lotto said. Yeah, nah, I ain't calling nobody no bitch. I said I ain't calling nobody no bitch. I'm just repeating what I heard. Okay. Who's trying to say that? But yeah, nah, truth is, I said, man, this one here. Okay. We just gonna have to keep TJ on the prayer list because, I don't know. TJ just, the TJ seemingly, okay, it's about that action. This is either what it is. Yeah. He about that action, like some of the action toy figures he probably used to play with when he was young. Well, so anyway, I just stopped by and let my people stores know, child. We putting TJ on the prayer list. Okay, just saying what it is. Mm. Ha! Cause he don't give a fuck. And my smoky boys. Not that one. Y'all see that one there? We can see this one there. No. Ooh. Ah. TJ don't be care. Nah, he don't care. He don't care. He don't care. So anyway, shout out to little TJ though, who has something, okay, to say about the Pastor Richie side. It just is what it is. Right, everybody else been on quiet time. But anyway, gotta make Boston, gotta make him feel good, right? They don't got to, but they probably do. I'm just saying. Truth is. Now, anyway, hold on, y'all. Okay, so then after that, let me move on and let me talk about Super Sin. Child, Super Sin got taken for a ride. Yeah, the fans basically brought her on over the RuPaul's drag race. Mm. They was ready to drag her. Yes, it just is what it is. I wonder how old is Super Sin. Hold I wonder how old Super Sin is. Just out of curiosity, because I don't know a lot about Super Sin. I don't. But what I will say is, I be thinking that like she old enough to know better. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, I would say, I'm just saying, just off the top of my head, um, Maybe not everything though, because we don't know it all. You know, and sometimes we could think something and be just wrong. It is what it is. We just really be wrong. And like, uh, Super Sin went to a wedding just recently, and what she wore, people said she looked like she was going to Sunday fun day, somewhere to get a drink. It just is what it is. They hate girl. They hated her outfit. Ones all across the board. I take a step further, maybe zeros. Yeah, maybe zeros all across the board because they just said it was just tacky, for a wedding. They said it was tacky. Now we'll say this. Okay, y'all know. Here I go. I always try to think of somebody. I mean, at times it is what it is. I just say that maybe, you know what I'm saying? Um, well, I would just say like if somebody wears something right to an event, because that's what people were saying, like, how the hell? You know, she just didn't, they was even saying that her husband, was dressed for it, but they just looked like they was going to two different places. I would just say that, y'all find some type of grace, because at the end of the day, my common sense, right, tells me that like that outfit was probably a backup plan. It just is what it is. 9 times out of 10, that lady probably had to think quick, and just she just went with it. It is what it is. She just went with it because, um, yeah, a lot of people were saying it was giving all this different stuff, classless and tacky and all these other different words, but I would say it was just given last minute. It was given last minute, but I'm still going. Um, yeah, something probably went wrong. Either her original dress, outfit, whatever she was wearing, didn't make it in time, or it didn't fit right. It was given. She just had to work it out. You know. So it is what it is. Shout out to Super Stan for not only working it out, but just still attending. Same thing, working it out overall because, you know, I can imagine it was probably way harder in person. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, it just is what it is. I'm down there almost positive that it's probably harder even in person because you know one people one somebody probably said something. Two, if they didn't say nothing, I bet you people eyes were saying everything. You know what I'm saying? Uh, three to just even just feel it. You know what I'm saying? She probably felt a little underdressed, and then, uh, last but not least, seeing everybody else too. That's another thing. Sometimes, when you see how everybody else is dressed, it makes you realize, oh wow, yeah, I didn't dress for the occasion, so yeah. But again, shout out to her for just showing up. You know, sometimes you gotta show up, you know what I'm saying? And look the fool and play the fool sometimes because it ain't even about you, showing up for somebody else. So anyway, shout out to her and congratulations um to the couple. Congratulations to them, okay? On tying the knot. I know that's right. And then what else is going on these internet streets, child? So, when the show first started, I was telling y'all I won't be here tomorrow. I won't. Not that I know of, but y'all know if it's an emergency, 911. Okay, fear. Like what? Y'all know an emergency live will pop up. Okay, period. Just pop up. Just pop up like a pimple. Yeah. No warning. So shout out to that. That's what it is. Sure will. Sure will. Anything, They say, I say, They say, I say, So shout out to that. But anyway, what else is going on these internet streets? So I seen I seen Raymonte. I see Raymonte cuss he had to cuss folks out yesterday. He cussed the internet out. They just said what he cussed them out. Okay. Free trip. I said, it's hard. Times is weird right now. Y'all still giving a free trip, a free trip all the way from Maine to Spain. The people got cussed out. But I remind say, okay, fear for talking about Beyonce. I said, oh, he. I said, is that what they? I said, is that what happened was? They was talking about my good Texas sis. Mm, mm. So right now, I take cuss everybody out. He told them they look ugly, fugly, dudley, dusty, and musty. They better not ever come for my good Texas sis. Child, I was laughing. I said, LMAO. I said, LMAO. God, I say, it just is what it is. I will say this though. Mm. Cause I got to. I told y'all yesterday my favorite look from the Met Gala was Sierra. Yeah, Sierra had won it. This beat is automatic. Yeah. Work my body so full out of this is no right to my heart. Baby, yes. Okay, period. Hands down. Yeah, that one. Yeah. In case anybody was confused. Yeah, nah, that one, okay? Sierra Wilson. Period. Sierra Wilson ain't done. You know? Yeah, nah, I just said what it is. She ain't done. She ain't done. So she probably seen Papoose downstairs. Truth is, she probably passed Papoose right on up. Cause child, yes, okay. Sierra looked good. It is what it and she looked good, and she had Russell matching her fly, baby. They was, yeah. What? Both of them didn't come to play. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah. Everybody else was probably like Keith Sweat, Mary go round. Sierra and Russell, nah, they didn't come to play. Okay, period. Nah, they didn't come to play. So shout out to them. And yeah, shout out to that and shout out to them. Now I will say, like, yeah, people look good, folks look good. I told y'all folks was looking good. What's gotta have freedom dress on? I said, gone. Fiance. Yeah, Serena, baby. Okay, yeah. Who else did? Kiki Palmer had her little freaking dress on too. Kiki Palmer look good in her little red. I mean, folks look good. Folks showed up. But what I will say is like, yeah, no, to the people that felt like the Met Gala was kind of like on some chill vibes this year. They ain't lying. Like even Beyonce was on some chill vibes this year. Beyonce didn't. To me, she didn't feel like stunning the crowd. Does that make sense? That she looks stunning. It just is what it is. Period. Hands down. She definitely looks stunning. That's my girl. But she didn't, her outfit didn't stun us, like it didn't leave us like, child, but nobody's outfit did. Nobody's outfit really did. Except for Sierra's. So, shout out to Raymond, Raymond for having my good Texas is back or whatnot. But child, it is what it is. Mm, they was chilling. Oh, what more can I say? Eh, eh. Yeah, they was chilling like that. And I'll take it a step further too. Beyonce, if you notice how Beyonce be acting like, like she is passing her torch to her child, to me. Yeah, now truth is I don't know, you know, what everybody else sees, but it's like it's like she felt like the Met Gala uh was, a moment for Blue. Mhm. And truth is, that's what I got. So anyway, it is what it is. Shout out to Beyonce and Blue Ivy, who did they thing. Now, did y'all see that video of Blue where she's would take her glasses off? I said, child, no, that's all right. Child, what sign is Blue? It was funny, y'all. It was a video of I want to say it was more than one person, but it was some people consistently, okay? Like relentlessly trying to get Blue to take off her shades while she was at that place. And tell me why Blue would not take off her shades while she was at that place. Even Jay-Z walked up to her and tried to get her to take them shades off. And Blue was like, in fact, her daddy is the only person she said something to about it. Everybody else she was ignoring. She told Jay-Z, baby, she told Jay-Z, yeah, when I get over there. She said, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah." I'm gonna do it. But she was like, "But yeah, not right here though." And somebody in the comments talking about Blue must have said to herself, uh, y'all work for me. I don't work for y'all. I said, yeah, shit, or something like it, okay? Cause like Child Blue was not going, okay? She was not going, but she looked good too. And age appropriate. So shout out to that. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I kept looking at her outfit, looking at her outfit, and looking at her outfit, looking at her outfit. It was definitely age appropriate. So shout out to that. Child, but anyway, what else is going on these internet streets? Let me see. Hmm, because it ain't much. I said it ain't. It just ain't gonna be much. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Blueface. Blueface is really something else. He is. Yeah, nah, his ass is something, something. Ah, do you hear me? I said, do you hear me? Oh Lord, I don't know how to feel. Like it's like, oh my God. And I'm like, wow. Y'all see how Blueface be acting? Blueface is crazy. He's so funny though. He is funny. His little deadbeat butt is funny. Mm. Little deadbeat behind. Alleged deadbeat behind. That little ugh. Alleged deadbeat. He funny. But it is what it is. He a deadbeat over here. Uh, an alleged deadbeat. Because this is the thing. You know what I'm saying? No, this is the thing. Over here, that is his baby. You know, until he prove otherwise. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Cause to me, right, and for me, you know, it's really given alleged deadbeat. It is what it is. Mm, mm. So yeah, but make no excuses for it. He's a funny one. Neither the less. And I just like, yeah, I just be like, wow, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Looking at Blueface and laughing at Blueface, and then looking at Blueface and laughing at Blueface, and then looking at Blueface and laughing at Blueface. How the hell you don't think about Carlissa? Like his mama never pop up in your mind. Child, please. I know. Yeah, so we're gonna put them both on a we got them on a prayer list. So shout out to that. Mm, mm. Yeah, I know we got a prayer list. Amen. And I used to post it because we pray together on Tuesdays. So I used to post it, you know what I'm saying, on Tuesdays so people could get on the list.
Child, we just jump in the comments if you need to get on the list or put somebody on it. It just is what it is. Uh, cause I had actually got too busy to post it every single Tuesday. But like, yeah, mm, yeah, we pray together. So shout out to that. Child, I'm gonna have to put them both on the prayer list. Truth is, uh, uh, cause they both something, something. Do you hear me? Uh, both of them. Both of them. For real, I don't know how they dealt or deal with each other. Sure. Because I know everybody be on the mama head because that's the mama and she the elder. But that son, I said, oh, that son. Baby, you know he was a piece of work. Oh, you know he's something to deal with. Oh. And I said the tears would fill up in the wells of my eyes. Yes, they would. Ooh, I just don't. I just can't. You understand? So shout out to that. But child, listen. He was seemingly taking what's it call it through there yesterday on online. Um, and you just see that's the thing though. You really just don't know how real everything is though, if that makes sense. Cause child, sometimes I believe Nevaeh, but I don't always believe Nevaeh. Does that make sense? Child, I hope it makes sense. Cause like it is what it is. Nevaeh. I promise you. I don't know if Nevaeh is all the way there. And I do, and I, Lord, that can come that like that could mean so many different things too. That could mean like literally, mentally, and physically. Okay. Yeah. Ugh. Plug in however you wanted to plug in. But like I was saying. Anyway, let's continue. I'm not sure Nevaeh is all the way there. So I'm not sure if Nevaeh all the way cares. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, let me break this thing down. Uh, hit the like button. I don't know if Nevaeh is all the way there mentally and physically. In other words, I don't, she hasn't convinced me, right, that she's just locked in like that, if that makes sense. Yeah. So follow me. Like, just imagine this, right? Yeah, no, truth is, let's talk about it. Because imagine watching a dude, right? Imagine watching a man dog or treat other women, right? A certain way, so to speak. Because remind you, Nevaeh, Nevaeh has allegedly been around Blueface for a while now. Okay. Which should, okay, period. It should work in her favor. It just is what it is. By now, it should work in her favor. She just, mm, it's hard to explain it, but like, no, she strikes me as somebody that didn't stayed around, you know what I'm saying, and played around long enough to know how it go now. It just is what it is. Yeah, now let's talk about it. Um, I think she probably said to herself, that won't be me. He not gonna do me like that. Whatever, whatever, whatever. But at the end of the day, I just feel like she was ready. Does that make sense? Yeah, I hope it does. Yeah, nah, because truth is, it's like being prepared for something. Uh, yeah. Because this girl has had front row seats to his relationship with Jaden and Krishan. So a part of me does not feel like she went in there 100%. Does that make sense? Like, no, I don't think that's 100. Like, for instance, it's a difference between Nevaeh crash outs and Krishan crash outs. Krishan crash outs, she didn't know no better. You see? She just really didn't know no better. Nevaeh crash outs will be different. They'll just be like regular, degular, you know? Crash outs because in other words, I don't feel like she in love with him like that. I don't think she in love with him like that. I think she has feelings for him or whatnot, whatnot. But like now, it's just like I said, I don't feel like she's all the way there, so I don't feel like she all the way care. For sure. Cause y'all seen how yesterday, um, they put up that clip. Well, Blue Eyes was basically like, if I give you some money, you'll leave, you know what I'm saying? And some money made her leave. Like, you see, you follow me? Like, no, I feel like, so I'm not gonna say she wasn't mad though. I do think she possibly, but you just don't never know. You don't never know. But again, I will say this. No, I don't. Do I think everything that's going on is 100% genuine and all of that? No, I don't. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? But only to a certain extent because this is the thing too though. Nevaeh could have told herself this, that, and the third, right? But to go through it is something different. Like she probably thought she was prepared for Blueface, but she wasn't. You know, she probably thinks she probably told herself she can handle everything that comes with him, but she probably can't. you know? But I don't know. Only time will tell. But I'm just saying, regardless of if it's scripted, fake, or not, just between me and you, who stars, I just don't really have a lot of faith in um not I no, faith ain't the right word. I just don't. Like it's just I just it's just something about Nevaeh that, you know what I'm saying, isn't all the way. Does that make sense? Like it's hard to explain, but I just don't really get a lot of like I don't see her as 100. You know? Like I don't see Nevaeh as 100. Like I kind of see her more like Stunner Girl. Okay? You see how Stunner Girl is with Blueface? Stunner Girl cool on Blueface. She cool on Blueface. She don't really she you know what I'm saying? Stunner Girl know how to vibe. She know how to do her. I feel like Nevaeh is more that than what she is, you know what I'm saying, giving up leading with. You know what I'm saying? Now do I think Nevaeh like Blueface way more than Stunner Girl? Yes, of course. But like I said, I don't think she just in love with him crazy. So crazy in love. Yeah. No, no, no. You see, because when Krishan and Jaden used to get mad at Blueface, it you know what I'm saying? For real, because it was real, genuine, pain and hurt there and stuff like that. And I just don't feel like Nevaeh, you know what I'm saying, did that. I just don't. Now, could I be wrong? Yes. But do I think I am? Hell no. I feel like Nevaeh know exactly what she doing. That's why I was telling y'all she'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she'll be okay once she, really just, you know, settle into, her newfound situation that she got going on. She'll be just fine. Remember, I was telling y'all people be getting on her ass for acting like Jaden, but I was like, yeah, Jaden is probably about who she want to act like. I mean, like I'm just saying, Jaden, it is. I'm just, like I'm just saying, come on now. You gotta make it make sense. Shit. Why what? Cause and I'm not saying act I not and I'm definitely not saying like literally, act a whole lot do exactly what Jada do now. But I am saying, like ain't nothing really wrong with Jaden's blueprint outside of the fact that like she, she's part of the circus. Other than that, Jaden, I don't really got that much to say about Jaden besides the fact that she do be still part of the circus. You know what I'm saying? But I keep telling y'all, Jaden gonna get that. Jaden gonna keep access to her baby daddy's coin as seemingly until she either don't want to no more or whatever. One of them get tired. It is what it is. And it ends up playing itself out. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Jaden, if you ask me, Jaden be like, just hanging in there, you know what I'm saying? Cause I think she be like, she not finna just play herself out of Blueface's life. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Cause when you think about it, the flip side would be, you know what I'm saying? Um, her trying to get child support. You know what I'm saying? That's the flip side, for real. Literally, her trying to get child support, working, and dealing with another dude, possibly, or dealing with another person. Jaden don't want that. You know what I'm saying? She don't want that over whatever she got going on with Blueface. Yeah. It just is what it is. To me, she want what she been having. And that's how it is, child. Jada don't want to work like that. I think she don't mind working though. And I do think that Jaden is smart enough to like eventually, go get her own bag and all of that and get from up under Blueface. But until she do that, she not finna get from up under Blueface. It just is what it is. Especially because I think she got the baby type of baby that be telling her he ain't gotta work. Y'all heard what Rick Ross said? Yeah, hit the like button. Did y'all just hear what Rick Ross said? Rick Ross said, and I said, ah, gone. Gone, Flousy, man. Ooh, Rick Ross is funny. His ass is funny. But y'all heard what he said? He said, hey, man, I ain't trying to hear none of this shit. That's what he basically was saying. He was like, I'm your career now. Shit. And he said, anybody with him, yeah, you giving all of that up. He said, you chase after me now. Basically, you when you on the clock, you on the clock with me now. And that just make me remind me of what kind of time Blueface be on to me. Okay, it's just what I think. I'm not saying it like it's actual and factual, but I think he be on some yeah. Like literally how 50 Cent said, have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Like I think he literally took that and ran with it a little bit for real. Uh, uh, truth is because, and this could be, what I'm saying, just from an outside perspective, but like, no, like for that said, no. I think Blueface probably take care of his baby mama better than 50 Cent do. Yeah. uh-huh. Sure does. Like I don't know what he did for the first one. Because remember, I don't know. Something happened with them. Yeah, now something. So I don't know how good he took care of her. And what y'all think he giving Daphne? Matter of fact, I could have sworn I covered that whole Diddy trial. Nah, I said that wrong. Matter of fact, I did. I covered that whole Diddy trial, and I think I could be wrong though, but I think 50 Cent on child support even came up in that trial. Yeah, that's how petty Diddy is. Yeah. Everybody, ooh, y'all know what? Y'all know what? Y'all know what? Let me tell y'all what I thought about just recently. Just recently, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and ride. Period. Don't click my subscribe, but if you ain't gonna ride. Yeah, nah, truth is, I like ride or die. Yeah, period. What he say? What he say on that song? Dang, I gotta think of the song first. Hold on. Shit, cause I'm trying to vibe and I'm trying to tell y'all something real quick. Hold on. Okay. So y'all know how Diddy was messing with 50 Cent baby mama, right? We all know that. We all know that. We already know that. That's all. But y'all know what I thought about? What if Diddy messed with her before 50 Cent? Yeah, imagine that. Come on. I said, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, let me cut my comments on so y'all can come and talk to me. Uh, mm, mm, cause truth is, y'all know, yeah. Cause I thought about that. I said, but what if? And I probably told y'all this before already, but YouTube is, in other words, somebody new to murder probably hearing it for the first time today. So shout out to that. But like, what if Diddy messed with her first? I said, ooh, that's kind of scandalous, right? Yeah, nah, truth is, that's kind of scandalous. That would be real scandalous. Like what if Diddy sicked her on 50 Cent? Yeah, now, go get him. Type ish. Ah, And you got a baby with her now. I'm just saying. Truth is, that's crazy, ain't it? Child, as a matter of fact, I forgot. I was just looking at something. Damn. I forgot what I was looking at. I was just looking at something and I think they were saying that somebody is messing with this girl Diddy used to mess with. And I definitely went to I think Diddy used to mess with her too. I do. And I was like, what? I just feel like men better be careful with Diddy girls because I don't know. Them Diddy girls be seeming like once a Diddy girl, always a Diddy girl. For real. Truth is. Let's talk about it. I'm not lying. Even J Lo, like J Lo, that's not funny, but J Lo and A Rod, they was like talking to Diddy on Facetime. I think it was J Lo and A Rod. I think it was J Lo and one of her dudes at the time. And yeah, that's crazy. Like, yeah. But anyway, Um, yeah, nah, they better be careful with them Diddy girls. I'm just saying, cause I just seen something. I cannot remember what I saw. Dang, but they was linking this girl. And they said it at the end of the post too, talking about she used to mess with Diddy. And I was like, oh. They better be careful with him, with her, because like, why she messing with other people now? Because like, if that's the same girl that I was just, yeah, she definitely looked like one of Diddy girls. Let me tell you something. Diddy girls, they all do the same thing on Instagram. Yeah, you too, Young Miami. It is what it is. That's my girl though. Shout out to Young Miami. Shout out to Young Miami, but like, you thought you was special, huh? Like 50 Cent Sons. You thought you was special. I'm gonna Oh my God. Listen. I love when he said that. It just is what it is. That do it for me. I said, oh. Oh, anyway, let's continue. So anyway. mm, So all the Diddy girls, and they do the Diddy bop. And so they just do it in the same way. It's always like the same way. But anyway, yeah, she definitely one of Diddy girls. And I'm like, they saying Diddy finna get out. So how she, you see, okay, I'm just saying, y'all better watch them. I'm telling y'all better watch. And that's crazy too, because you don't know everybody that's Diddy girl, I feel like. Mm. So anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, imagine that. And then people be talking about, and like people be talking about, he obsessed with Diddy, he did, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We literally do not know all that there is to know. You feel me? You feel me? Like all the behind the scenes and yeah, because like people, like, come on now, that's embarrassing. One is alleged to, first of all, that's alleged. One. Yeah, because I don't know it to be actual and factual. And two, if it is true or, anything like true, it's embarrassing. Shit. And it is what it is. That's probably enough to have beef forever. Okay, period, like Cardi B said. So, you know, child, what we talking about for real? Yeah, no, truth is what we talking about for real. But like, yes, child, I didn't got way deep. Yeah, baby, I done went way deep, left into the water. I just talking about Diddy and 50 Cent, but like, yeah, no, um, and then I'll take it a step further. The blogs have started calling Nevaeh Blueface's girlfriend. And I'm like, who said that? In Portia voice. Like, who said that? Did they say that? Do they know that? Did he know that? Do he know that? Cause I don't think Blueface know he got a girlfriend. I mean, I think he know he got somebody pregnant. I think he think he do. Shit. I, I, I I don't know if he know he got a girlfriend for real. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Y'all tell me. Hit the like button. Y'all tell me. Did he say that? Yeah, no, cause I ain't heard that one yet. But yeah, they something. Yeah, now they definitely something, something. And she her crash out ain't gonna be valid. It just is what it is. Her crash out is not gonna be valid. It's not. It's not. She don't hell no, okay? She was even saying it. Like you know what I'm saying? I didn't signed up for this bullshit. She was basically saying it in so many words. Oh God, girl, listen. Ah, I don't know. That crash out might really be real. You know, it might and just might really be real a little bit because one, she had popped up over there. And two, she was telling Blueface they haven't seen each other like that. Uh, that lady might as well get ready to nest. She might as well get ready to nest. She needs to be. She needs to be someone get ready for nesting. But child, if she gotta crash out every now and then for the live, and for their money and stuff like that, it is what it is. uh, I swear I laughed so ugly though. Period. Cause like not this time. Oh no. I said no. Like that's it. No. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Like Christian was the last one. That's what they don't know. Like, no, y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. We saw it. Everybody saw it. We see what it is with Blueface. Everybody sees what it is with Blueface. Don't like nah, like the daddy on Friday now. Don't go down there messing with the people. Period. Just is what it is. Don't go down there messing with the people. Y'all know like that clip of Blueface and Krishan. Remember when the daddy fired off on Blueface? Oh, he was bad. Oh, he was bad. Blueface was high when the daddy fired off on him. He was ready to get it in. And that clip was so funny because Krishan's sister was there. She was talking about she said, I'll whoop your, I think she talked to Sean Shield for her, and she said, I'll beat you up too. And she talking about this, I see. She said, what the fuck you doing? Meatball. Oh, God. They was crashing out. They was crashing out on that little, yeah, they was. Child, listen, Krishan, that's the last crash out that we had room for, okay? Regarding Blueface. Like, if it just is what it is. Like, I ain't, yeah, maybe the rest of the clowns, let them do what they do, but like, cause y'all do. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I know everybody don't watch everything, and it is some people out there that literally don't know nothing about Blueface. But child, I don't care. When I say that, I mean it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Uh, uh. She the last one. Okay, yeah. But like, that other one, she gonna be all right as soon as she figure it out. They say she already like to play dress up and pretend and shit, use her imagination and shit, act like she Jaden and Christian and know how to be a mix. Just she know how to. They say she know how to do it. Okay, period. So she gonna be all right. I'm telling y'all now. I'm telling y'all what I know. Um, mm, truth is. So shout out to that. They sure be having me as a time. Truth is, they have somebody. Remember, I told y'all this that they need a reality show, and they do. They do. But I don't know. Don't get them on reality. Cause one thing, the reality shows that I don't like that. I don't. I'm not a big fan. Please leave me alone. Yeah, no, truth is, I'm not a big fan. This is the truth. I don't miss TV. Listen, I don't watch TV. Okay, I'm telling y'all that all the time. TV is in the dumps. It's been in the dumps. It's gone. Okay, period. The TV that we knew is gone and it ain't coming back. Um, with that being said, let me tell y'all what I don't miss about TV and why I would want Blueface shit to go to a reality show. I would want his shit to go to a reality show because uh then they start like it'll come on what once a week? Ain't that how it go? I mean, y'all tell me. Y'all tell me, Mrs. and Mr. Person Curl. Ain't that how it go? I can't remember. But I think it comes on once a week. Like a Monday or a Sunday. And then like you gotta I wonder what's gonna happen next week. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen next week. Like I don't miss that. No, I don't miss that shit. No, I don't. I don't miss that. I tell you what I do miss. I miss how the young and the restless when I was a kid. Yeah, let's talk about it. I miss how that used to come on Monday through Friday. Yeah, nah, I ain't got a break on the weekend. I said they came on Monday through Friday. Okay. Period. I don't want no once a week ass bullshit. I sure don't. I sure don't. No, you take that back to the style. You better take that shit back to the style. Period. I don't want to watch none of that. I said, they said, I said, they said, I said, it's just what it is. So shout out to that. Nope. So like, nah, I say keep him right where he is. It just is what it is. I hate to say it, but now keep him right where he is because I know, I don't miss that part about TV. You know what I'm saying? TV will get it and mess it up. It just is what it is. TV will literally get it and mess it up. For real. Like y'all know what it remind me of? It remind me of Pop the Balloon. Now, when it went to Netflix, I thought it was okay. I thought it was a little corny, cheesy, but I thought it was okay, but most importantly for me, right, I was paying attention to the changes that they made. Like I wanted to pay attention to how they think. right? And how they thought that they would be bringing something different and making the show better. Mind you, I definitely kept watching the original Pop the Balloon, and she stuck to what she stuck to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was waiting to see if she was going to change anything to her stuff, and make it more like theirs, but she didn't. But like, no, that is a. Even though I liked it like that, I mean, I thought it was okay. I ain't gonna say I liked it like that, but I thought it was okay. The little episodes that I watched, I thought they were okay. Um, but so different, and that's why I said like, no, TV can change stuff. They And that's a prime example right there of how much of a change, drastic, drastic. Shit, that's a drastic change. I don't care. Nobody else. You know what I'm saying? The TV did. The TV can do. The TV will do. So that's why I'm like, no, nah, oh no. No. Please lead them right where they at. Okay, just see us what it is. Shine out to them. Cause the blogs. That's one thing I can't say. The blogs and social media is daily. You know what I'm saying? That the blogs and social media is daily, y'all. I'm gonna say that again one more time. One more time. And then I'm gonna drive y'all drive the I'm gonna drive the point home, period. Like Miss Daisy. Yeah, period. The point in my back. I'm gonna put the point in my back seat and we gonna rock. Um Shit, what was I saying? I don't even remember. Ooh, that's what I get. Yeah, I put too much. I just put too much blow up on it. Yes, I just put too much of that on there. Oh, anyway. Uh, I can't even remember what I said. Ah, what was I saying, child? Um, oh yeah. The blogs is every day, y'all, and I think that's what happened to TV. Yeah, now truth is, if I'm being real, it just is what it is. Social media had to be what happened to TV. You know, it like, it is what it is. It forced them out. It's almost like they put TV on a small little device, and yeah, it forced the big guys out. The big guys, the big screens, all of that stuff got forced out. Like, I go to the movies a little bit now. I've never been a movies person ever, ever like that. Like, of course, like when something really really want to see, I go to the movies. But you have some people that are movie heads, like fanatics, like they always there. Never. That's not me. I've never been that type of person. With that being said, I don't know how much longer they gonna be around either. For real, I don't know. I don't know. Movies. Now they should be around like way more longer than TV, though. I would say, but I don't know because it's all getting so weird. It is what it is. It's weird. Times and change so much, so much. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, but like, Child, yeah. That's why, if you ask me in my personal opinion, you don't do it, you don't do it, you don't do it. Shit. You, if you want to be around, you wanna stick around, you wanna survive in this game, baby, you better be on social media. It is what it is. You better be on social media. I say you just better be on social media. That's what it's giving. That's what it's really giving, y'all. For real. You want to reach the people, you better get your hands on. Yeah. Hell, you doing over there? You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, though. Cause like, imagine like right now, somebody is waiting to get a call back from an audition, but and that's good. That's great. I really hope they get it, but at the same time, I'm just um pointing out how much our times, what I'm saying, that we know it's changing. Like, remember, I was just telling y'all yesterday that, like, I don't know, like, maybe once they start closing down all the malls, I'll be forced to shop online. But until they do that, or until I, like, physically don't want to go shopping anymore, then yeah, that's just not going to happen. It is what it is. I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to always still love getting out and about and buying myself something. You know, just I just I love that. Department stores, hear me out. Hear me out. I love visiting your spaces. Okay, it just is what it is. I do. It's like a home away from home for me. Um, and I love getting out and about. I do. I love everything about it. The everything about it. Okay, period. So shout out to that. But like, yeah, things are changing, y'all. Times is changing, you know. And it's not always for the better, I'll tell you that. To me, it's not always for the better. It's not always for the better. Like, I see a lot of changes that have been made, and I'm like, nah, I miss the old way, because the old way was better, and it just is what it is. Some stuff, like lots of it. But y'all don't have all day, and neither do I. That'll be a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But I did tell y'all I was kicking it with y'all today. Mm. So shout out to that. We kicking it because I'm taking a day out tomorrow. I need the day out tomorrow. Yes. And oh, let me tell y'all, happy Mother's Day. Okay, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Okay. I know that sometimes holidays can be very trying for some of us. My thoughts are with y'all, my prayers are with y'all. Um, and like, yes, happy early Mother's Day for all of us mothers out there. Okay, it's our day and we rock. Period. We rock, hands down. Yes, truth is. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. I don't know what I'm doing. I would really, really love just like, I don't know, like I just said like, and it's crazy too, cause my baby, he say, what you want? And I always be like, I'm always just like, I really be real and say what I want, but and then but a part of me then what here I am telling y'all like something different from what I told him basically, but I don't know. It's actually because I sometimes I don't feel like what I want, I think always goes with my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So to speak, because like literally if if I could really just like say what I wanted for Mother's Day, I probably just would want a day of like just it's all about me, 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 me. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Maya said, you know what I'm saying? Like car service. I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive myself nowhere. Okay. Take me. Take me to go get a pedicure. Take me um to go get a massage. You know what I'm saying? Take me um shopping. You know what I'm saying? Um take me shopping. You know? But I don't know because I don't really know if I would really want to go shopping on this particular day. But I know that like more like a spa vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, that would be like a perfect day for me. And then like dinner at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? But see, I didn't tell him all that extra stuff. I just said dinner, and whatever else I said. But you know, I mean like, yeah, a girl can dream though, like I just so the only thing that I left out really is the spa, you know. But like, yeah, if I could really like really have it the way I wanted it, I don't want to lift a finger. You know what I'm saying? I want to be pampered. I like that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could sit around in champagne. I mean, I could sit around in a robe drinking champagne. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that all day. Type vibes. You know what I'm saying? Um, quiet, like a resort or a really nice hotel. That type of thing, like a little getaway. Or a day of pamperedness. But he knows that. He knows that I like the spa and stuff like that. So yeah, babe, if you just really, want to surprise me, I think, the spa is a really great uh place to start because I love that type of stuff. I do. I love that type of stuff. And so, like, yeah, that didn't pop up in my mind, but like, yeah, I would love to go to the spa because I love massages and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm good, child. I'm gonna have a good time regardless of whatever I decide to do. I know I need me some flowers. I want me some beautiful flowers. I love flowers, by the way. Um, and yeah, just have a good time and be thankful, thankful for motherhood, and thankful for my children, and my sister's children, and my extended uh siblings, children as well. And just my mother, my sister, my grandma, you know, my mother-in-law, um just really be thankful, for the day and life, and the experience, because it's hey, y'all know I ain't gotta tell y'all. Y'all already know you want the truth. Then you gotta be able to handle it over here with me. Motherhood is the best. I think it's one of the best damn hoods out there, but it's not easy. It is what it is. It's not easy. Um, but it's a part of my journey, and a lot of other women, and a lot of other women. So let's celebrate, let's celebrate. We ride. We ride. It is what it is. And we'll continue, to do so. So shout out to that. But yeah, I just plan on just doing me, y'all. Like always, I know that. If I'm not gonna do nothing else, I'm gonna do me. I promise you that. So shout out to that. But like, yeah, y'all. I say yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Y'all better hit the like button and enjoy y'all weekends. Enjoy y'all. Like I said, enjoy the holiday if you're a mother. Um, and enjoy the holiday. Um, if you celebrate. Okay, so shout out to that. Now, everyone who does not celebrate, in whatever reason you do not celebrate, you have my thoughts. Okay, and beyond that, you have my prayers. But anyway, Google stars. Child, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I guess I'm finna ride out. Ride out. I guess, child. I'm feeling like getting jiggy with it one time. Ooh. Ah, ah. Ride out. Ride out. Yeah, I'm thinking about. Um, I don't know why it feels like a Friday for me. It does. It already feels like Friday, but it's not here yet. Amen. So shout out to that. I'm so goddamn happy. Yeah, I'm happy. I really need this year to slow down, like Bobby V said. I'm still, eh, I'm still, shit. I'm still preparing for the year, and here it is. It's already here. It's already here. I'll still get prepared. So anyway, shout out to that. But like, yeah, it is what it is. Ain't nothing I can do about it. So I'm just gonna rock with it. But anyway, y'all make sure y'all have a good weekend. And don't forget, if need be, I'll be back. Period. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger said, if I got to, I will come back for an emergency live. So shout out to that. Um, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'll see y'all on my next video. Bye, y'all. I'm out.